Today I am going to teach you algebraic method from the game theory chapter. In this video, we will see algebraic method with the help of one example, and this is the first problem from the algebraic method. So welcome to my YouTube channel Mechanical Engineering Management. Like, share and subscribe. So first of all, let's take the example of the game theory. The game is played between two players X and Y. Player X has two strategy X1 and X2. Player Y also has two strategy Y1 and Y2. This is the payoff matrix. So to calculate optimum value of gain by algebraic method, then this is a formula that you should remember. But it's little bit difficult to remember. So I am going to show you very simple to remember this formula. The value of gain V is equal to multiplication of these two, that you can see over here, minus multiplication of these two, that also you can see over, whole upon sum of these two minus sum of these two. So again I am going to repeat. By algebraic method, value of gain V is equal to multiplication of this minus multiplication of this whole upon sum of this minus sum of this. So this is very simple formula to find the value of gain by algebraic method. So now let's take one example of the game theory problem. So here it is the description. Solve the following gain. This payoff matrix is given to you. So let's say there are the two players X and Y. Let's see the steps of the game theory problem. First step, write the payoff matrix. Here payoff matrix is given to you. So the next step, apply maximin and minimax principle. So now I am going to apply maximin and minimax principle to this payoff matrix. And always keep in mind that maximin principle is for player X, that means left hand side player, and minimax principle is for player Y. Maximin, that means maximum value out of all minimum values. So first I am going to find the minimum values from each row, that is called as row minima. So here the minimum value is 2, next minimum value is also 2, next the minimum value is 0, next minimum value is 2. Now here maximin, that means maximum value out of all minimum values. So here maximum values. So actually there are three different places where maximum values are there. So you can encircle at these three places also. Now I am going to apply minimax principle. That means minimum value out of all maximum values. So first I am going to find the maximum values from each column, and that is called as column maxima. So here the maximum value is 5, here it is 6, here it is 5, and here it is 4. Now minimax, that means minimum value out of all maximum value. So here this one is the minimum value. Now look at these both values, that means maximin value and minimax value are not same here, and so that we can say there is no saddle point. So I can write no saddle point for this gain, and so that I can say this is a mixed strategy problem. So whenever there is no saddle point, you can say it is a mixed strategy problem. If there is a saddle point, then you can say it is a pure strategy problem. So once again, look at the step. Here we have seen there is no saddle point. The next step, is it 2 by 2 matrix? Here it is actually 4 by 4 matrix. So once again it is no. So now the next step is use dominance rule to reduce the size of matrix to either 2 by 2, 2 by n or m by 2. So our first try to reduce the size of matrix by the dominance rule is up to 2 by 2. If it is not possible, then you can reduce the size up to 2 by n or m by 2. So now I am going to apply the dominance rule to this payoff matrix. And for the dominance rule, you have to remember this important note. Here it is written R minimum, that means row minima, and C max, that means column maxima should be eliminated. This is the given payoff matrix. Now if you want to see in detail for the dominance rule, then you can refer my earlier videos of dominance rule from the game theory chapter. Here I am going a little bit fast. So here I can say C2 is greater than or equal to C4. That means column 2 is greater than or equal to column 4. And according to this note, column maxima should be eliminated. That means C2 should be eliminated. So I am going to cancel the column 2. So your remaining payoff matrix is this one. So here you can see second strategy is now eliminated. Now once again I can say R2 is greater than or equal to R3. That means each and every element of the row 2 is greater than or equal to corresponding element of row 3. And according to this, row minima should be eliminated. That means R3 should be eliminated. So here I am going to cancel row 3. So your remaining payoff matrix is this one. Once again I can say row 4 is greater than or equal to row 1. And according to this note, R minima should be eliminated. So row 1 should be eliminated. That means I am going to eliminate this one. So your remaining payoff matrix is this one. Now once again I can say C1 is greater than or equal to C4. And according to this note, column maxima should be eliminated. So C1 should be eliminated. That means column 1 should be cancelled. So this is your remaining payoff matrix. Now here these sequence are not important. You can follow whatever it may be the sequence, but according to this relation, you should keep in mind that always row minima should be eliminated, or if it is column, then column maxima should be eliminated. Now this is your final payoff matrix. That means we can say reduced payoff matrix. Now once again revise the steps of the game theory. After applying dominance rule, you have to ask the question, is it 2 by 2 matrix? So here you can see, yes, definitely it is 2 by 2 matrix. So the answer is yes, and so that you can solve the problem by either arithmetic method or by algebraic method. Here I am going to apply algebraic method to solve this game problem. So this is my earlier slide, and this one is your final payoff matrix. Now I am going to apply algebraic method. You can follow in the examination either algebraic method or arithmetic method, but you should write in the examination whatever it may be the method that you are going to follow. So here I am going to follow algebraic method. So earlier we have seen this is the formula to find the value of gain. So according to this formula, first I can find a value of gain, that is multiplication of these two minus multiplication of these two divided by sum of these two minus as it is sum of these two. So if you simplify, then you will get value of gain as 3.2. So this is your first answer, value of gain. Now we are going to find the second answer, and that is optimal strategy of the player X and Y by algebraic method. So this is the final payoff matrix after dominance rule. And already we have one answer, value of gain is equal to 3.2. So let's say it is the game between two player X and Y. Here you can say in the final payoff matrix, X having second strategy and fourth strategy, whereas Y having third strategy and fourth strategy. So from this I can say X2 upon X4 means it is a ratio of second strategy and fourth strategy of the player X. So here I am going to move in this direction, x2 upon x4. If we consider it is a circular path, then it is in anti-clockwise direction. It is like that. So exactly you have to move like that, 2 minus 5 whole upon 2 minus 4. And if you simplify it, then you will get minus 3 by minus 2, and so that it is 3 by 2. So from that I can find the probability of x2 strategy and x4 strategy. So here look at carefully. The probability of second strategy of player X, that means x2 is equal to 3 by sum of these two. Next, x4 is equal to 2 by sum of these two. So you can directly write the probability of second strategy and fourth strategy of player X from this relation. Here you can see once again x2 upon x4. So here it is your x2 and here it is your x4. So we can say x2 upon x4 itself indicates that you have to move in this direction. And so that you can remember this formula, 2 minus 5 divided by 2 minus 4. Now next, similar way I can say y3 upon y4. So it is like that in clockwise direction. So now I can say 2 minus 4 whole upon 2 minus 5. And if you simplify, then you will get 2 by 3. And so that I can find the probability of y3 and y4. So here y3 is equal to 2 by sum of these two. So it is 2 by 5. Similarly, y4 is equal to 3 by sum of these two. So you can say it is 3 by 5. Now once again see the description. Solve the following game and this payoff matrix is given to you. So here you can see player X having 4 strategy and player Y also having 4 strategy. So now I can find the optimal strategy for the player X and Y. So here you can see the player X is going to follow only second and fourth strategy with probability 3 by 5 and 2 by 5. So here you can see second and fourth strategy with probability 3 by 5 and 2 by 5. And for the remaining strategy, probabilities are 0. Similarly, for player Y, here you can say player Y is only going to follow third strategy and fourth strategy with probability 2 by 5 and 3 by 5. That you can see third and fourth strategy. And so that you can say 0 probability for the first and second. So this is your final answer. To solve the following game means there are two answers. One is value of game and another one is the optimal strategies for the player X and Y. If you want to see more videos for operation research subject like BGAME method, simplex method, transportation problem, assignment problem, network management, etc., then subscribe my YouTube channel and go to playlist. So thanks my dear friends. Keep watching. Press the like button to appreciate this video.